When you are a American, you're not even supposed to make it to Formula One. They call it a European sport. Zero Americans in the last 45 years have won a race, but I think that'll change. So why not me? I'm here to write a new story. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Black Snake here. In today's video, we are back with a new series here on the brand new game F1 25. We will be starting our driver career and seeing if we can leave our mark on the sport. Now, if you want to check out the series, make sure you subscribe to the channel and smash that like button if you enjoy it. But yeah, we're gonna dive in, start a career, and see what we can do. So we are an American driver, and we will be starting our journey in F2. Now, mind you, we're going to do a custom season because we're going to get over to F1 as quickly as we can, but we want to have some fun here. So 3 races to kind of get our feet wet. We're new to the game. We're going to do a couple of my favorite tracks to start off. Austria, Australia, and I'm thinking for the last one, yeah, let's do Belgium. We're going to do Spa. Those are going to be the 3 tracks that we do to start our driver career in Formula 2. So I'm super excited to dive into this. As we come in here, we're going to change some of our settings. Weekend structure is going to be very important. We're going to do qualifying, 1 shot, and we're going to do just sprint races. So we're going to do 3 sprint races, and we're going to put them all in this one video for you guys. And then for episode 2, we're going to dive into Formula 1 and sign with a team. But let's go ahead and make sure all this is set. Again, 1 shot qualifying, and we're going to do sprint races. So we're going to make sure that we have faults on high, fault frequency standard, simulation settings. Yeah, car damage is going to be on simulation. So if we make a mistake, we're going to get punished for it, and that's how I kind of prefer it to be. All right. Now, for our series, we can add 2 teams, one of 2 teams. And it's between Connor Sports or APXGP, which I am actually going to select. So we're going to have the formula cars from the new F1 movie, and we are going to add all driver icons. We're going to try to make this as difficult as we possibly can and interesting as we possibly can. So you might see all types of driver movements going on in the off season. We are going to create a driver for the series. There we go. So that's going to be our driver. Rating is going to be a 65, experience a 50, racecraft 66, awareness 64, pace is a 68, and last, our focus is going to be a 74. All right, so Academy Select. So for Academy Select, again, we are coming from America, so we're not highly recruited. We weren't a part of the junior circuits with karting or anything like that. So yeah, we're not going to have a academy. We're going to be completely on our own for this. Now, choosing our team, I thought long and hard about this. A lot of options here, but we are going to go with Invicta Racing, based in Norwich, the UK. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. As for our teammate, we are going to go with the highest rated driver, Gabriele Bortoleto. We want some competition to show that, you know, we got the grit to be an F1. So yeah, we want to make this as challenging as possible. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do our 1-shot qualifying for Australia to start this off. So we got 1 chance to make it count. Hopefully we can. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at Australia. We got 1 chance to put together a lap here for our first sprint race in F2. See if we have a chance to compete for the F2 championship. We're going to need to nail all 3 of these races to have a shot, if I'm not mistaken. We forgot to shift up there. Come on. We're going to push it here. See if we can nail that apex right there. Yep, felt good about that. Let's find our braking zone. Oh, that felt good. Oh, kind of good. It felt a little rough at the end there. I felt like I lost it. But let's try to stay on the racing line as much as we can. Our DRS is open again. as we are about to hit the S chicane coming up. It's a left to the right straightaway, long straightaway. Ooh, we took a little bit too much curb, I think, there. But we're holding on just fine. I hit my brake way too early. Way too early. Darn it. Ah, that was such a rough lap. And I think we got, what, 15th? Yeah, 15th place. That's where we're going to start our first race off at. So we are outside the points by quite a bit. We're going to have a really good start and stay with the drivers in front, see what overtakes we can get without getting any type of damage. So we are going to be racing with simulation damage on. For now, and Antonelli is going to be on pole position. Our teammate's going to be in 6th, and we're going to be all the way down in 15th. But not bad. I like how the car feels. It's not the F1 car, the Formula 1 car, but the F2 car feels really good. I'm not going to lie there. Let's see. We get no type of rating boost. Probably because our qualifying wasn't the best. But, you know, not bad. Just jumping straight in, hopping in the car, driving it. Feels good. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited. I hope you are too, because this is going to be our Formula debut with our first race in F2. So we are just going to jump into this as we wait for the 5 red lights to go out to start our career. And like that, we are off with a great launch to start this career as we shoot up the outside on the left, trying to navigate traffic. We make some contact, oh my gosh, with 10th place Miata. No warning given, but do we have damage is the question.
Systems all looking good, head down.
Okay, they're saying no damage, surprisingly. We definitely made a mistake there. We got lucky. I don't know if we damaged the cars in front. We definitely have it on simulation damage. So it's very easy, very easy to mess up these cars. Even wreck out. There we go. Nice exit. Nice exit. All right, right behind Sullivan. Might be a little bit hard to get an overtake here with the dirty air. But we're going to stay right on this bumper here. Come on. There we go, Sullivan. I'm right on your butt, Sullivan. Yeah, we still have drivers right behind us. No! Almost off the track. Alright, horrible exit. We have Bernard right behind us. We have Sullivan in front of us. DRS will now be activated for this lap. So we have to stay within 3 seconds to get DRS, which is going to give us a boost, which helps either with overtaking or defending from cars behind you. So it is a very powerful tool. As we try to track down Sullivan here. Again, we're within range of the DRS, which we're going to be approaching our first DRS zone here in just a moment. Can we get a good exit is the question. Yup, we're right on his gearbox. There we go. We are up his ass. Let's go. It's going to be a little bit of dirty air. He's going to have access to DRS too, so I don't know if we're going to be able to make a move. As you can see, our rear wing is open. There we go. Great exit. Yep, we both have DRS again. As we send it up the inside, we make contact with his wheels accidentally. But we get the move done. We shut the door on him. Going into this next corner, no DRS. We are outside of a second from the driver in front of us, so that was the risk of going for that move there. I was hoping to stay within a second of that driver as well.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up. Okay, mate. O'Sullivan behind. We want to keep them behind, please. It's critical for our race.
They're telling us to keep Sullivan behind. That's our objective. We're going to try to, as he has the DRS behind us, so he's going to have a huge advantage to try and get an overtake, since we don't have the power of the DRS in front of us. And again, that's the risk for going for some of these overtakes when you do. You got to be strategic about it, because every time you fight with a driver, you're going to lose time.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead.
1.4 seconds in front of us.
Push, push.
But again, watch that time change. So I got a poor exit to begin with, but now that they have DRS, you see how that time's climbing? 1.6, 1.7, 1.8. That's how much time they're gaining off of just DRS. Yep, and they're now up to 1.9. DRS activated here as well. As you see Sullivan.
No need to worry about the tire condition for now. Everything's looking good.
We're gonna lock up the brakes a little bit, trying to. Oop! As I accidentally pause it, as we try to play defense. I missed my braking zone there. I definitely hit the brakes way too early. All right, so I didn't butcher my chance to go ahead and compete for 9th place. So we're gonna try to accomplish our objective and keep Sullivan behind us. So we're gonna have to do some defensive driving here pretty soon.
The fastest lap of the race so far.
There we go. We're gonna push. As you can see, there's a train behind us now because of my mistake. Lock up the brakes. It's so hard when you can see the drivers in front of you and knowing you can't catch them. But it's okay. We got to race our own race right here. Good exit. Come on. Yep, Sullivan's going to try to catch us again. There we go. All right. Can we hold Sullivan off? Lock up our brakes. Sullivan looks down the inside, doesn't get the move done. As we approach our last lap here. A little wide. There we go. Please give me a good exit. Half a second. I don't think that's enough time to make a move. You see how he's trying to stay in my slipstream?
Oh, mate,
no matter which way I go.
Easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed it.
All right, we accomplished our goal. Can we do it for the final lap? Can we hold him back for the final lap? You see how he's going to follow me? If I go right, he's going to come right. Oh, nope. He's trying to stay on the racing. I butchered it, y'all. I did it. I sold. As I almost caused an incident rejoining the track. I sold. Oh, that's going to be the end of my first race. And that's how we do it. Too focused on things that had nothing to do with the race. I was trying to break his slipstream, but he didn't even want it. And I ended up overcooking it in that last turn. God. Oop, I accidentally hit pause again. Gosh darn it. Trying to get a good exit. Marty might make a move. We're all the way in 15th place. Oh, it was a great race until the last lap. We made a mental mistake. And sometimes that's all it is. But it's okay. We have to learn from this experience, especially if we want a shot at Formula One. And with that, our very first race is in the books. Oh, man.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Man, I'm so mad at myself. Driver of the day goes to Hogger. Oh, we had such a good race, but you see how one mistake ends it all. And Kimi Antonelli gets the win. But it's time for us to put that behind us. It was a crazy debut, but on to race number 2. As you can see, we're gaining some experience. We showed a little bit of racecraft. Our awareness went up a bunch. Pace, good as well. Focus, oh yeah, that makes sense. I lost focus, so I lose focus. Alright, here we are at the Red Bull Racing Ring. And just like Australia, we're going to jump straight into it and give it our best one-shot lap that we possibly can. As we try to nail our turns, these curves here will definitely unsettle the car a lot more. As we get through turn 1, and we're coming up to the sharp turn 2. Tough turn there. Back on the gas. DRS is activated. And we are pushing. Alright. We are looking to make a move here. Get back on the throttle as quickly as possible. And just maintain focus. There we go. As we push. Tap the brakes just to rotate the car a little bit. I like that. Where are we going to end up is the question. There we go. Oh my gosh, that was actually a crazy last corner. Where did we finish? P2. Woo! P2 is where we finished. As my voice is going a little bit hoarse right now. Yeah, that shocked me. I'm shocked that we were able to get P2 out of that. But I will happily take it.
Then it just leaves us with
oh,
the race
and in
itself.
front of
Join
us is
tomorrow.
going to
We'll
be
live
our
with all the action.
teammate,
Till then,
Gabriel
goodbye.
Bortoleto. Oh man, he got us by, look at the time difference. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are for race 2. We are now halfway through the season. We have one more race after this. So a good result, a great result is what we really want. We have our teammate right in front of me, who definitely outpaced us, outbeat us, outclassed us entirely last race. We're going to be going up head-to-head with him to start this race, and let's see if we can outperform him. We're pretty much on an even playing field. He's shown that he's faster than me, but I can't let that stand. 5 red lights again. They are out. Oh, and we get another great launch. That might be my trademark right there. And we are off just like that. Now the thing with starting in front is we're going to have to play defense when they get the DRS behind us. We won't have access to it. As we try to nail this turn here. Good launch. He's 6/10 behind us. All right. A little bit of oversteer there. All right. So we didn't lose him. Sad to say, I wanted to pull a second away from him, but we made too many mistakes for that to actually be a possibility. We keep the car on the track. There we go. We're going to slide over here. You see how he's trying to get in my slipstream? What can we do? All right. We're just going to have to drive our race here. As he has DRS, you see his wing in the back is open. He's up the inside. I tried to leave him some room there. I pulled over a little bit too much, more than what I wanted to. Yeah, they're going to be aggressive as they have DRS again. He's going defensively with the driver behind him, though. Is that an opportunity for us to get away? No, he's still on her. He's still on her ass. All right, let's see. A little bit of dirt. Rotate the car. Not the best of laps, but we didn't make any grave mistakes, and that's kind of what this is going to be about. What cost us last time a point was making mistakes. Can we drive a good race here? As he has DRS again. We're not going to defend it here.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
There we go. And just like that, you see how close he is? 0.3 of a second.
Okay, mate. Okay, that is Gabrielle behind
Don't
you.
let him pass me.
Faster
That's a
than you,
tough
mate.
job, man.
Faster than you, so let them through, please.
Wait, what? It says let him pass. I think you're nuts. If we lock our brakes up.
Okay, thanks
Look
for doing
at that,
mate.
he
I
went
know
into
it's all
me.
Nice, but head down and let's focus on your own race.
Trying to be a good teammate. The only reason he was faster than me is because he has DRS. Nah, I don't like that. I'm going for this overtake. Y'all gotta let me get it.
Gabrielle's ahead of you now. Less than a second separates you.
Come on.
Okay, they're on fresh, super soft tyres.
See that? I'm on his ass. I'm on his ass. I only moved him under braking because I felt like he did.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead.
All right,
They're
come
gonna
on.
be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect
Y'all gotta
our
do
tyres,
better
so
than
try
that.
to get past.
Y'all gotta do better than that. Alright. Come on. I'm so mad that they gave me orders to let him pass. Trying to be a good teammate. But if I get a chance to overtake him here on coming up on this last lap, I'm gonna do it. Y'all gonna have to tell me not to first. It's 0.8 up. He's very far, actually. Come on. What can we do? As we try to catch him. And look at that. We're right back on his ass again.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
I want it. It's mine. I want to win. I want to show them that I deserve a seat in F1. I was a good teammate for a second there. But, yeah, I'm faster, my guy. There we go. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. Oh, my gosh. Last lap. There we go. Good exit. Come on. There we go. And that felt good. As we're going to come into the final couple turns here. Trying to hold our position off from our teammate. And I think we did it. Yep. DRS won't save him. We're going to get the first win of our career. Yes. Good job.
Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations. Well done.
Winning is no small feat. Having a great starting position that time made a world of difference. All right, we will take it.
So after a day of mixed fortunes up and down the field, we bring today's race to a close.
I will take it.
It's so easy to mess up a call like that, and whatever you do always seems wrong, but they made it work, and that's the important thing. A full points tally.
Look at us, man. We got our first win. First win of our career. Did it in F2.
This is it. This is where they all want to be at the end of the
Yeah.
race. Here come the top three onto the podium.
Woo. You get a good finish, a great finish, and I will happily take it. All right, now we got one more race to go, guys. One more race to go. If we check out the standings here, for us to win the championship, we need a lot to go our way. I like that. Awareness up, pace is up, focus. Give me some of my focus back because I was locked in. We got to be a 70 now, right? Oh, just under a 70 with a 69. All right, here we are, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Spa. We have an opportunity to win the F2 championship. A lot of things have to go our way, but of course, the number one thing is perform. If we can perform, anything is possible. As we get a bad exit after the first turn there, but we are not out of this thing yet. We're going to try to nail these chicanes and get a good run onto this long straightaway. And we're doing our best to hang in there. All right, we're looking for our next braking zone, which is going to be right here at the curb. As we tap the brakes. We didn't quite want to, but I thought we would lose the car if we didn't. Getting back on the throttle, we shift up a little bit early. One tire in the grass, we lose it a little bit, but we're still hanging in there. What can we do is the question. Trying our best to keep our foot on the throttle. Trying to get the most out of the car. And we are pushing. Alright, still looking to get the most out of this car that we possibly can. I think we still have a shot at pole. Can we do it is the question. Can we get the first pole position of our career? Possibly the last race of our career in F2. We lock up the brakes a little bit. We lose the car just a little bit more. Here we go. We're going to put our head down. Finish line. Not pole. We got third. And even worse, Kimi Antonelli and Bortoletto, who have both won races, are starting in front of us. As we check out the standings here, Bortoletto is definitely leading the championship. We are exactly 7 points behind him. Antonelli is also in front of us with 28 points. I'm going to let you guys do the math to figure out what needs to happen here. But I think a win will give us 50, 18, 50, fastest lap. There's like a lot of math going on right now. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump into the race. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. What could be the last race of our F2 career? One thing that would guarantee that is winning the F2 championship. You're no longer allowed to race in Formula 2. So we're going to shoot for it. We're going to shoot for it. To get enough points, a lot of things got to go right. With 5 red lights, we're going to take off. We're going to get a great start here as we try to squeeze our teammate out, who is the championship leader. And just like that, Antonelli falls back as well. And we do it. We do it. We get it to stick. We are now in first place. And we're going to see what it takes. Ooh, that was rough. That was a rough exit right there. To win this championship. Let's see.
As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship.
If we win this race like this, we win the championship. But again, that's before fastest laps accounted for and all those types of things. So ideally, I might want the fastest lap too.
Sorry, we can't provide you
I
with
accidentally hit
information
that button.
right
I didn't
now.
want to look at the full race up there. I just hit a button by accident. I'm too excited right now. We got to get away from Antonelli though. If I can't get away from Antonelli, I'm in trouble. There we go. Good job, Snake. Come on. There we go. Come on, we're pushing as hard as we can right now. But yeah, my teammate gets the fastest lap. That might put him in the lead. Antonelli gets it. That might put him in the lead. It's really hard to say at this point. We won't know until somebody gets the fastest lap out of the three of us. But right now, I do it. I'm leading the championship. Come on. Push. Push. Right now, I have the fastest lap. And we locked up our brakes already. Antonelli's going to go for the move. But we are not just going to back down. We're going to try to hold the outside. Going up into the next turn. He has to back out of it. Jesus, he had to back out of it. Forgive me. Holding my breath here. I could barely breathe. I was a little scared that we were going to wreck right there. We're going to brake. Now we're pushing hard. Antonelli's still behind us. There we go. Shift up. Locked up brakes again by accident. Oh, come on, June. You got this, Snake. We're pushing as hard as we can. We are. And that's probably why we're making so many mistakes. Oh my gosh, I can see Antonelli right behind me. I see Antonelli right on my ass. What are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about it? We're going to push. Try to slow down to get a great exit. That's what we're trying to do. I might have shifted up a little too early there, but it's okay. We're going to hang on to it. Antonelli is staring us down.
You're in first position, front of the pack. Okay, Antonelli behind. Okay,
Look at
the
him.
gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 4 laps remaining.
Here we go, guys. We're trying our best to finish this race out strong.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Somebody else got the fastest lap, not me. Let's check the championship.
As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship.
Antonelli is right behind us again. Come on.
Okay, mate. Antonelli's behind you. We want to keep them
Oh,
behind.
here we
please.
go.
Super critical for our strategy.
We're going to move over to the left now.
Okay, mate. We didn't get what we needed there, I'm afraid. But head down, chin up, and let's focus on the rest of the race.
Yeah, Antonelli's putting up a fight. We knew that was going to happen. So we let him hang in. We couldn't get the gap we needed. Alright, a little bit of dirty air. He's going to make the car unstable.
Don't tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Alright, come on. Just stay with him. Come on. There we go. I'm driving the mess out of this car. All right. We're going to have to go for another overtake because we're too close.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Going into the last turn, this is hard to make an overtake here. It's okay. We got the long straight coming up. There we go, Jude. You got this, Snake. Come on. We're pushing as hard as we can right now. Oh, man. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Do we go for the overtake now? Or do we wait until the last lap is the question? I have too much speed. I think I have to go for it. This is going to be tough. This is going to be really tough. You see how defensive he's going? Yep, we did it.
As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship.
All right. Antonelli with the fastest lap. We still lead the championship. As long as we finish in first. Can we do... Oh, I hit the pause button. Can we do it is the question. All right, we're pushing as hard as we can now. Come on, Snake. Here we go. Pushing, pushing, pushing. Looking behind us. I'm gonna try to get on the gas early. Can we use this apex to help us? He's 6/10 behind us, 7/10. We almost lost it in that sand trap there. The further away he is, going into that long straightaway, the better chance I have of actually pulling this off. We got to nail this turn right here, though. Can we get it off of it? Come on. Push. Push. Yes.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
This is where we got to get it. Come on. Get away. Get away. He's outside of a second. I don't think he's going to have the DRS. It's going to be really close. I'm going to have a hard time telling from where I'm at. But how does my teammate taking second place change things? That's the question. My teammate's going for the move. He's going defensive. Bortoletto gets the position.
As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship.
But if Bortoletto gets the fastest lap, how does that change things? That's another question. But we can't worry about that right now. We have to race our race. Come on. We're pushing. Bortoletto's trying to stay in our slipstream. Teammate versus teammate again. I got the better of him on the last race. After the team gave me orders to let him pass. Come on. Not my fastest lap for sure. As we try to maximize this, we get a little bit of oversteer. Look how close he is to us. We're going to have to go defensive on this last turn, I think. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It comes down to this. Do we have enough to get the win? We park it in the middle. We're nice and slow. No room for him to go. We did it. We did it. I think the championship is ours. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we pulled it off. We got our second win of our career. The question is it enough to put us over the top? We get driver of the day. Thank you very much. I'm not gonna lie, that black and gold look cold.
Picture, aren't they? The confidence must be building here.
Yes. Oh, that feels amazing.
Well, the adrenaline is still pumping for so many around the circuit. Here come our top three. On
There
to
we
the
go.
podium.
We did it by 1 point. 1 point. If Bortoletto had got the fastest lap, I don't know who they would have gave it to. What would have happened in a tie? Does anybody know? But we got it by 1 point. That is nuts. We have some decisions to make as we're gonna level up for sure. You gotta level us up. We won a championship, man. I gotta be a 99. No, I'm kidding. But what is it gonna put us at? 72 overall. 72 overall rated driver. I will take it. That is not bad.
So tell us, what team will you be racing for the 2025 season?